Electronica 2018. We're here at the Wurth booth with Alexander Gerfer. Thank you very much for having us. Yes, one of the biggest electronic shows there are in this world. 17 halls packed with electronics companies, products, and Wurth is one of them. Is it difficult not to be here?
No, it's not difficult not to be here. We have to be here, of course, and it's difficult to get sometimes space and place enough to show all what we want to show as products and solutions to our customers. But we were lucky now we have spread our booth area in different halls to be fitting to the customer needs and questions. So we have different area for the so-called IoT, Industry 4.0 solutions with sensoring, so it's a bit more in direction of semiconductors. So we're still here with our passive component range, but not ending in passive. We have also now LED components inside. So yes, I guess we are close to the customers, searching areas, and it's not difficult. No, I would not say difficult. It's a must, and the only thing is how to get the right space and place from the exhibition area.
A few months back, or over the last few months, I say, we had several press releases from Wurth talking about further investments, especially in the German locations. Do tell us more about it. How far have those plans actually developed?
They get realized. It's not only a development. So we're building up the second phase of our new warehouse, which is getting more automation again, more ability for faster deliveries. But that's not all. We also invest in a new place in Shenzhen, a second move in a bigger quality and design center, because we get more and more things to do. We have to be faster, reacting on market needs. And that's not standing still. So all what we can do, we will of course do for the customer success. And that is meaning in terms of delivery and in quality and in new products. So we don't stop here. But we also invested in new design centers. Barcelona is one of them, or Valencia. So it's beside these things. And we are planning also bigger office now in Munich, because the one where we are in Garching, is even getting now very
a bit
condensed and crowded. So we guess by 2020 we are in a new location, even in Munich. But we stay in Munich, absolutely.
Passive components, you have one of two problems. One is counterfeit, which I do believe Wurth is not exempt. A lot of products that you have will be copied. The other one is, especially passive components, is shortages. Is that something that you see, that you actually experience, and how do you deal with those problems?
Okay, good. For counterfeit, it's of course, we have this, of course, very big quality center in Asia. To be there where most of these counterfeit parts pop up, to be acting and reacting on it. But if we get, let's say, a hint from a customer, he's not fully sure about, is it original part, is it somehow a copy, or we can analyze with all the ability to analyze and to support that process. We find sometimes even not only the simple component copied, even a RF module sometimes copied, which is more dramatical, because in behind of this you have approvals for RF limitations and regulations. So this is what we can really support from the quality and design centers, and really trace back and show original and copy part. On the other side, of course, the biggest headache for our customers is availability of components, which is, let's say, we can really separate it by product groups. So for the magnetics, there is no big issue on this one. We can say we are really stable here. We are good and short in lead times. Even for some of the capacitor range, there's no issue. But the MLCC part, of course, is for everyone now the biggest headache. And as we stated many times before, if we would have started that manufacturing thing already, let's say 6-7 years before, we would be in a totally different situation. But now also we get limited. And it's not only limited by the, let's say, production capacity, it's also limited by, can we get additional machines? Because machine supply also is a situation not only for us, also for the whole market. And also sometimes also limitation of some raw materials. So it's quite a bit more complicated than only saying, I don't have enough resources to produce. It's really, I would like to invest, I would like to buy new machines, but it's on the other side machinery,
Yeah.
not able to get, or testing equipment.
Yeah.
And the other side is of course also raw material.
Do you see an end to this, like when it should ease that allocation component shortage situation?
There is a personal view on it.
Yeah.
And I would say no, because we have to be honest, this market of MLCC market was a market which got not a lot of attendance from customers.
Yeah.
I can speak for myself, I'm also a purchaser.
Yeah.
And we did not really take as purchasers, when I put on the purchasing side, take too much account on capacitors. So meaning how much are we willing to pay for it, right? So that at least leads to a situation sometimes where if you cannot make money, you will stop something. And
True.
it's not our intention. So we say we want, even when you see into the LED things, which we also added, we still have traditional, you would say old-fashioned parts,
Yeah.
but we want to get it available for our customers which cannot change, which are sticking to their designs and they cannot change their designs. Lot size is too small.
Yeah.
So that's why we also said for capacitors, let's go. It's risky to go for MLCC market. We know it. If we had had more time, we would have had more production capacity to really supply the market with these, let's say, old-fashioned sizes.
Yeah.
And well knowing that it is not the high-ranked price component from purchasing side of our customers. But now they see they have all the same problem. You have to pay now more for MLCC. Will it go away fast? No, as I described before. I guess next year will be still a big issue on the market. And but we try what we can do to, again, by investments, to increase our capacities, to ensure we get better raw material supply, and of course, hopefully, faster testing equipment to ensure the output is there.
Yeah. Then I wish you all the best for the show. Thank you very much again for having us, and good luck with it. Actually, thank you, and see you in 2 years.